Welcome back to more Factorio. So where we last left off, we were actually going and setting up this copper patch, which I actually need to stick a radar up there so we can see it. But yeah, we were setting up this copper patch, and like I said, I forgot to record at least my voice for the last bit. But I did explain I ran this line all the way down here. And just before the episode started, I basically just plopped down these two smelting areas so that way we can actually hook up our iron and our copper whenever we get a chance to do that. And I think what I'm gonna do is just so we have vision over here, I'm gonna start making. Oh, I already have radar. Nice. Um, kind of want this to go out a bit, but I'm gonna start making radar in this area so that way we can see it a little bit more. We actually don't have poles. That's fine. So we'll hold off. And the reason we don't have poles is because of this area right here. Let's see, go ahead and take all of that. Well, we're gonna take this tree anyway. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get it to clear out all of that. And yeah, the reason we don't have poles is because most of them were actually placed down in this little area. We could take that away. And so my thinking was the top half is actually going to be our copper. So we're actually going to run this up that way. Our bottom half is going to be our iron, which will probably run up through here somewhere. And then we'll run both lines back this way. And let's run up here. Let's get this. And looks like we do have some research that we can do. Do we have steel? I think we already gotten steel. Heavy armor, maybe. Steel walls, lights, or optics. I think I'll go. What does electronics give us? Power poles. Perfect. Let's get that. Now, there's no music. Did I turn it down? No. It's still here. Maybe it's just super low. That's okay. All right, so we're gonna run down here. We're actually gonna go ahead and pick up all of the what are these things called, furnaces that we can hold, and then we're also gonna go down here and pick up all of the conveyor belts that we can hold because we're gonna need quite a few. I might actually turn up this the limit that we do have set, and actually that's not even gonna be enough. I need to change this, which I'm gonna do right now. I want to cut this. There we go. Pick up all of this. Okay. Then you can control X or control C, sorry. And you can actually, is it not shift? I thought it was shift scroll and you can actually scroll through. Maybe you have to select something. That's what it is. You have to select something. It's a little weird, but hey, it works. So it'll actually pull up everything that you've had before. And what we're gonna do is, oops. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna turn this around like this. We can't. We can do that though. Now this is actually gonna need a blue, isn't it? But we can't make blues just yet. No, we can't. So that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and take all these belts. Now just make sure it'll actually have enough iron. And that we can pull off of it. We're gonna run back up here and we're gonna go ahead and place down all of these belts because we need to get this up and running before we can actually set up our green circuit production. Let's see, automation 2, power poles maybe. I mean, we haven't even set up. I guess maybe we'll actually do this first, because we actually haven't even set up the green circuits or green science. Sorry. What we needed to do is we're gonna go ahead and start making a bunch of inserters, so that way we hopefully won't run into any issues. And once we actually get green circuit set up, then we should be able to actually set up automation of that as well. Hopefully. Let's see. So we're out of everything already, but we already have 50 drills made up again, which is kind of crazy. We're gonna go ahead and take those. What did these take? Are these all iron? No. So they do need a little bit of copper because we need repair packs. Repair packs need green circuits. We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Is it done? It's done already. Because I guess every one of these is going to need 48. So yeah, that is actually quite a bit. So next thing is we're actually going to need a coal line up this way. What I'm thinking here, because this is going to be two. Actually, what I'll do is I will leave room. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have a 2 gap in the middle there. We put it there. And what that just allows me to do is actually come back and set up a 4 lane of iron on our bus if we need it. I mean, we might need it, but that's going the wrong way. Let's turn that around. Get out of the way, please. This is actually going to be in the way no matter what, but that's fine. I'm actually going to stick this on the hot bar. We're going to remove that, and we're going to put the gun turrets right next to it. Speaking of turrets, how are we actually doing? Okay, so pollution is starting to reach out there, just barely. And we do have turrets blocking this. We don't have anything blocking this though, which might be an issue. All right, so let's see. How many gears do we actually need? Because I want this to be working pretty much around the clock. Where is this at? Here it is. So we need 1 gear wheel every half second. And this produces 1 gear wheel every half second. Perfect. So yeah, we only need 1 machine for that. And we're just going to run through a lot of this beginning research. Like I said, this is going to need... I wish you can see like the recipe, but you can't. I guess I need to do it from here. But gear wheels. Yeah, they need 2 plates every half second, so that what we currently have isn't enough to actually feed it all, but that's okay. Okay, so there's our coal. We're probably going to keep running this. Yeah, let's go ahead and run this up. Can't reach. There we go. And this should actually be like this. What's a good way we can do this that I'm thinking here? Because we have this one line of coal, and I'm actually not sure if that's going to be enough for smelting here. Actually, it should be. I mean, if not, then we'll run more coal up here. Okay. What we'll do, let's set up the copper first. It's going to be a little, just a little bit of spaghetti here. But who doesn't love a little bit of spaghetti? So obviously we're going to have to split this off somewhere so we can actually get this down to our iron. So we'll go and do that. And we're just going to bring this down like this. So we finally got fast inserters. Do we need them right now? Not really, but and then really we're gonna have to split this again, right? I set up something like this. Going into all of these. So obviously we're gonna have to split that again, but this can come down here like that. Problem is actually gonna be running this over to our green circuits because it's kind of a mess right now. I just realized what I did. This is the wrong section. Let's see. Delete. Okay. Take 2. That runs there. That runs there. Okay. That runs there. And we're just gonna run this all the way back. Perfect. And where's this line at? It's over here. Okay. Okay, so we have most of it planned out in ghosts. And I think that's gonna work. only issue that I might have with this is going to be the coal, because I'm just not sure how much coal that you need. Because I'm not actually sure how coal is like kind of calculated with all that. Like, is coal use the same ratio as just the ingredients going in? Maybe. I'm gonna have that like that, like that. This is gonna come this way. We're gonna need a splitter there. Now this one's gonna get a little awkward, because this needs to come down here and connect there. And this needs to down. No, you can't. Okay. What we can do is do this. It's actually going the wrong way. I know there's a ghost in the way. Just replace it. Okay. So there's our two iron inputs. We have our copper inputs. And that's actually everything that we need to do. Now we just actually need to produce the materials for it. Oh, and actually we need to hook up our iron as well. All right, so we're just gonna stand here, pick up everything that we need, because we're gonna need a ton of inserters. We're gonna need a ton of belts, which those are being auto-produced, so we don't have to worry about that. Speaking of that, we're gonna go ahead and get a fast inserter made up really quickly. Do we actually need a fast inserter on this? 2 ingredients in 1 second, so yes, we do. Actually, no, those are doing separate swings, so no, we don't. So we're definitely gonna need one there. And both of these need to actually swing twice in 1 second, so yeah, we do. We can take that away. And the output, I mean, output's fine. It's gonna get backed up, but it's whatever. Actually, no, it's not whatever. Because we want the output to be clear. Because then we get in a situation where it basically just backs up and we can't continue producing. So we'll grab those. Perfect. All right, so now we actually have automated belts there. So we're gonna run up here really quickly. Gonna grab these as well. And we are actually out of nanobots. So we'll produce a couple of those. Rest will actually go into inserters. And what we'll do is we'll just manually place down all of this. Ain't nothing wrong with a little manual touch with your factory, you know? Where does this need to go? Here? Okay, so we got that. So all of the inputs are done. And okay, so this is kind of what I was afraid of. So we don't actually have enough coal, which makes sense. I mean, like I said, I'm not sure if we actually need a full belt of coal. Give me a second. I'm actually going to look up how coal works. Maybe I'm just being dumb about it. That's probably what it is. And I'll see if we need to run some more belts of coal up here. Okay, we're back. And it looks like I do have a pretty good reference to kind of go off of for the coal. So if we pull this up on the Factorio subreddit, it looks like somebody's already gone through. Now, this was 2 years ago, so I'm not sure if it still matters today. But we'll just go off this. It looks like, for the most part, you can get away with one yellow belt. We'll kind of fuel about 20 or so smelting columns, something like that. Oh yeah, 24 smelting arrays. Looks like more than 20. Everybody has that pretty much kind of math out, so we don't even have to worry about it. So we should be okay, is the general consensus that I was able to find. And let's see, what are we producing? So we are producing more of the... We'll just do this ourselves. It'll be a little easier. It's going to be our output, input, and then our output again. And the problem here is still going to be our inserters, which are actually making now, so that's perfect. Go and run this down. Oh, wrong way. Still the wrong way. There we go. We'll go get more belts and more furnaces. Looks like we're gonna have to do at least the furnace run at least 2 more times. Let's see, that's 90. That's quite a bit. We'll start running these down. Now, this is going to be a pretty big furnace smelting area, so I have a feeling the biters are going to start attacking quite a bit after this. Okay, that's all the furnaces except for a couple. I see those. Is that it? I think that's it. Now we're going through and making all of the inserters that we need. Speaking of that, I'm going to run down here and get some more iron because we're going to need it. I do want to see. Let's see. What was it? Shift C? It does work. Wow. That is such a good just button. I still have all my wood, which is, I guess, fine. Not sure how much we'll need. We'll just do that. Now, did I actually fix this? No, I didn't. So we do need a pole here. That is a lie. I do want to get this straight. There we go. So now all of these are working. We should get our full belt of iron coming in. We'll just continue to pick up iron. Ooh. Totally forgot these weren't working. That side we don't care about. At least not yet. I'm just watching to see. Okay, so they're all turning green. Perfect. Let's see. What do we need next? I guess heavy armor. Now we are gonna run into some issues because this is not enough coal for all of this. How many do we need? That's only 22 miners. We need 30. Okay, so we're gonna start. Ooh, we need more copper. We're gonna get at least one of these working. At least one copper and one iron. Be perfect. Because then at that point, we can set up at least one of the electronic circuit lines. Let's see. So that's the case. We'll do it like this. So this will be our first line. And we're not gonna have enough. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough. Try to do the other side. Still not enough. We're still making all of these copper cables. Can I steal some? I don't think we're actually making copper cables anywhere. I think what I'm gonna do is, no, I don't. I was gonna see if I had an extra assembly machine. What are these? Oh, these are making turrets. That's what it is. Well, might as well. I don't even have enough belts. Wow. I was going to build out this as well, but. Bolt production. Let's see what we got. Perfect. Now, if I remember correctly, this is what, iron? And this is copper? Right? Yeah. I just want to cancel this, but I'm actually not sure if I'll get the cable back or if I'll get the copper back. We also need to get these lines up here. And I think I actually bring these down. So I'll go ahead and get this set up in the meantime. I kind of want them to be together. Like that. Now, I'm actually not sure if a yellow underground can get through this. No. Can there though. Nice. That doesn't work. That should, though. So that means we can actually run our lines this way. Now my plan is to have basically just this patch be for this section. And this other patch down here will just continue to defeat our main bus. Okay. So we have 300 poles. I think that's going to be enough. I think I'm going to come all the way down here. We're going to have these two lines basically end up here. Go ahead and place these. Or as many as we can. And I don't think we can actually make any more or do any more science. So I'm just going to... Well, I guess it's still a pig. Which, I mean, we're not really going to use that right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. See, we need to hook up this. I can't wait for the bigger power poles. I think we can make them, but... Well, I think we need to research first, actually. And then we'll hop across. And this is our gap. I mean, technically we don't need to hook up the other side. At least the copper side. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Okay, got here. And 2 more. I mean, you really don't need this many cables, but since I copied and pasted, it's fine. There's 100% a better way you can do this, though. That's it, right? Yeah, just this. Okay. Go down. Come down here. And I think what's going to happen, I think all these lines are going to go up and then over here. Copy that. Guess I need to hold shift, don't I? There we go. Oops, that's the wrong way. We need to do this and then that. First one's there. So far, I am actually really liking the way this design has kind of turned out. It's probably not the most efficient way of doing it, but I hate how that turns around again. There we go. Yeah, we're actually almost done crafting everything that we need. Oh my god, there we go. Let's see, this one's right here. And last but not least, our final output. Okay. So with all that, our bottom two lines are going to be iron. Our top two are going to be copper. We're going to go ahead and pull this back, because I'd rather get the inputs flowing in first. And we'll probably need some type of underground somewhere. Okay. So this is going to be copper. These two are going to be iron. And this is going to be copper as well. So we need to kind of switch the lanes, because we want copper, iron, iron, copper, and right now we have copper, copper, iron, iron. So let's switch this. We can switch it here. So let's redo this. We got a ton of inserters now. Okay, so we need, these two are iron. There we go. And then we need copper. On the inside like that. And that's it. So we could have switched it around up there, but we went ahead and did it here. Next thing, we're gonna need a ton of these nanobots. So we'll go ahead and get these constructing. Okay. Gonna go ahead and grab up everything that we need. Didn't mean to grab the coal, but that's fine. And then we're gonna run some power up here. Let's see. So the iron one isn't gonna work. So maybe I don't need to spend the resources actually getting it working right now. I mean, but in the end, we're gonna have to hook it up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's all up and running. We need underground. And shout out to Catherine of Sky for making me call everything undergroundies now. And we're actually already out of inserters, which is kind of nuts. Like I said, I could take these, but it's fine. So next thing we want to do is actually hook up the iron. It sucks having to handcraft a lot of this stuff because I guess I just don't like making. I guess I could. It'd be a lot quicker. Yeah, let's do that. Is there not like an easy way to actually clear out your inventory? Temporarily until we get this set up. I should have done this a long time ago. Actually, I'm gonna copy this whole thing. Need underground belt. It didn't place all that. There we go. We're gonna make and really, I guess we're just gonna make one of these. Just a temporary setup for it. And like I said, I should have done this a long time ago, but here we are. I was being a little stubborn. We'll need a couple of those. We'll need these in a box. We'll need some cables. And it doesn't really matter where, well, it does, but I won't care for now. We'll just kind of place them anywhere. And here we go. Do I have one? Yeah, I already have one. Nice. Let's see. Hopefully it won't place it down the wrong section this time. These. We need blues there. So we'll pick these up. We're gonna need 4 blues. There we go. So we might need to upgrade these as well. I mean, this is fine, right? Not copper plates, copper wire. It's gonna swing twice. So this would actually need blues all the way through it. We're probably gonna upgrade the entire thing then.